Sometimes things end and we think, oh, that's terrible. What am I going to do now? And we know where we've been, what we've been doing, and we're used to that. We have our routine and we like that. And we're uh, a bit distressed because we don't, change is coming and we don't know things are going to look like. But sometimes change is good. And sometimes when something ends, it actually gives the opportunity for something just as good or better to start. And so we can spend a lot of time stressing about what we can't do and what's finished rather than focusing on what's ahead and what we can do and the new opportunities that we have. When Edith and I first got married, we had talked about getting involved in church work and mission with a mission organization somewhere. And then that didn't work out at that time. And so we waited. And after we were married for almost 5 years, um, I was thinking again about our desire to be involved in um, church work and a mission organization. And but at the time, I was working at Dutch Way Farm Market. My cousin um, was the owner, and I was managing the deli department. Glenn Kilmer was managing the fresh meat department, and you know, we had both said to each other and had told Clarence, you don't need two managers here. Like one of us could easily manage the fresh meat and the deli department. They're right next to each other, and we shared the same freezer and our cooler, and we could have easily one person could have easily managed the whole thing. And but Clarence was always like, "Oh, don't tell me how to spend my money. I want both of you here, and if I want you both here, that's my business." And so we're like, okay. Um, and I really enjoyed that job. It was a good job. I liked it. I enjoyed working there and enjoyed what I was doing. And so as I thought about doing something different, I thought it just doesn't make any sense to me to quit my job. Like I just don't. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I think if I would wake up tomorrow and it would be 30 years from now and I'd still be doing this, I think I'd be happy. I I don't really see any reason to change my job. I'm just not going to quit my job to do something totally different. So, um, but I still felt like, probably I still had the desire to do something different, but I wasn't going to quit my job to do it. So a few weeks after I'd kind of said, if I would lose my job for some reason, then maybe I'd consider it. But um, I don't think that's going to happen. So I think I'll be okay. But a few weeks after I had kind of felt like, well, if I lose my job, then I would consider going into working for a church organization or a mission organization. I went hunting with one of the men from the store, and on our way home from hunting, he said to me, "Did you hear what's happening at the store?" I said, "No, I haven't. What's happening?" He said, "Well, uh, Clarence sold it." And I said, "Really? Who did he sell it to?" Well, he said he sold the grocery department to Davy Martin, and he sold the meat and deli department to Glenn Kilmer. So I knew right away what was going to happen to me because I knew that if Clarence had sold it to me, I wouldn't keep Glenn as manager of the fresh meat department. So the next morning, I went into work and I went to talk to Glenn and I told him, "Hey, I heard what's happening here at the store, and I'm happy for you. And I know that if Clarence had sold the meat and deli department to me, I know what I'd be saying to you this morning. And so I know what you need to say to me, and I just want you to know that it's okay, and it'll be fine." And he said, "Well, thank you for making a tough job easy." And so I knew that I was going to be out of a job. So the outcome of all that was that I wrote to several church organizations, missions, and to see what opportunities they had. And Northern Youth Programs in Dryden, Ontario, was looking for a business manager, and I had some business background, and so I had the qualifications for that and the experience for that. And so 6 months later, we moved to Canada, and I became business office manager at Beaver Lake with Northern Youth Programs. That was in 1978, and in 2020, we're still in Canada, and and I have been really blessed with the path in life that God took us on. And it all started with me losing my job. And while that may seem like a bad thing, it actually turned out to be a good thing because it helped me to do things that I've done in life that I've enjoyed and found to be fulfilling. And the end of my job was just the beginning of what actually became my career.